my car, for my bike, for everything. Just a few more dollars. Welcome to the episode, folks. This is the passenger door here, and I've just put a piece of metal all the way along. I've patched him in there, all metal of course, all metal, and these two are going to be trimmed and brought together like that. That's the door skin, the outer one, and the other one's the frame. So I'll just plug weld those. Just doesn't half a dozen plug welds, strong enough, mate. This piece of metal, you'd think, oh well, it might rust out in 10 years. No, mate, it can't rust out in 10 years. Not going to hit the salt roads. Plus, this panel here, this black panel that I got from the scrapyard for £10. This is a new old stock for some Citroen's van, right? And I've done all the cuts. Well, this has been outside for 1 year. Have a look at it. Is there any rust on it? Have a look. It's been outside for 1 year. While I'm welding and putting the car together, this on the car never rusts. Oh, the thing is, when I weld it, it's got a coating on it. It's only 0.6 or 0.7 thick, and while I'm welding, Houston, 10-4 Houston, coming down Houston, and there's no bad gases, so I can have good oxygen to breathe. You get it? I was explaining Houston and the rocket. Smashing it out today, eh? Here's the door. One is the door skin, see that? And one is the door frame. Now I'm going to pin the skin to the frame. That's what you do. Only small waves here because I welded all the way along there. And all on the inside, it's all zinced. Here, remember the repair? See there? Just nailed it, mate. Absolutely killer today. Absolutely on fire. I'm made for this. This is my favourite job on the whole car, this. And in here, I cleaned the corner up. So you got the two skins, and that was all rotten. Remember, there was a big hole. Well, that's all done. I just cleaned it up with a burr, I think, and that's all zinced. A little bit of, oh, you got the dag out. And then, last but not least, I'm getting this one in here. See there? Haven't colour matched. I think I'm going to turn it over actually. It's going to go like that. I've got to trim it down just a little bit more. And it's looking really mint. You can see, I think the secret to having a good job is you're having fun with it. You're enjoying it. Why am I enjoying it? Because it just flows like butter. So I think you've got to find the right job for yourself. If you're not into body work, give it to someone else. Cost a penny, you know, penny. So I've got to weld that one in, and then I'm going to stitch that on. That's the bottom of the door. And gee, smooth sailing. I'm going to plug weld those. Just plug it in there, that'll be super strong. Gee, real killer. Happy ass, you're doing good work, gotta be happy. Just a while ago, into winter, I was riding my motorbike and it was a really good day. So I hopped on the motorbike and went down to Greg's and I said, oh, I'm going to get a brew, right? So I get a brew. It seemed a little bit stormy, but it was clear. So I go in and I could see something whirling up out there. It was like a whirlwind storm that come, and I had my gloves, they're TIG gloves, on my motorbike, and when I come out, the storm had come and whipped the gloves off and shot one glove 30 feet away, and it was in a bush, right? And I thought, where's the other glove? Where's the other? And I looked everywhere, it was gone, absolutely gone. Brand new ones. I lost the left one. The left one is the one that always gets the holes in it and I use the most, and I lost a good one. It's this right one. So what do? Turn it inside out. That is my definition of being clever.
You made me feel again, now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to
skip here. Here's the work. At the bottom of the door there was the hole there, remember, across here. I filled that up. It's a little bit rough and nice for a bit of fiberglass. Then on this side, it's chucking it down outside, it's chucking it down. Aye aye. Bit of fiberglass on the bottom. There's a bit of outside rust, not inside. See, this is all new here. So this lip, where I've welded, I just put a bit of fiberglass to kick things off for this week. Really get hammering. Got to finish this door up. Put a bit of primer on it. Yep. You don't have to let the money come between. Plug welding along here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I said 6 or 12. That's 13. And here I've got a flat bottom drill. So you do a flat bottom drill and then the flat bottom scuffs the little metal up inside. You just plug weld it, and that's about, I think it's about 4.5mm diameter. So I'll just put a time lapse up. Just doing a light skim on the wing here, right? I hand beat that right out. There's hardly anything, so I'll just put a skim on it. You'll see how much will come off. Doesn't matter if it's 20mm thick or 0.2mm thick, but I'd rather the 0.2mm thick. And we'll just knock that down. We'll knock a bit there, just make it smooth. Just keeping all parties happy. We're just wiping it on. You mix it with hardener. Little tuber thing, you got 5 minutes, that's it. It's gone hard, can't use it then. It's going off now actually, I can feel it. I think we'll leave that one. And we'll just sand that. Just takes the high spots out, fills the low spots in and makes it flat. I hand beat all this, but I just put a little skim on it. The primer that I've got is a fill primer, even though it's epoxy. So it might fill at 0.5mm, if you're lucky. Depends how much you spray on. I've got lots of room in here. I've got lots of room in here. It's no longer a sardine can. So I've got the wings hanging up. You know, the wings, back wing, front. Just knocking it all up now. Now we've got good weather. I've pushed it outside. It's quite warm. This is really hot. I am really hot. As you can see on the time lapse what I've done to the bonnet. This is a repo bonnet. I got it off a guy in King's Lynn. I don't know why he didn't want to use it because it's virtually no rust. It's a repo bonnet Maybe it's not enough strength here, but I've nailed this together a bit more. There's a little bit of rust in here, even though the thing's not old. This black on it was the transportation storage paint. Now, what you're supposed to do, if you're a painter, you remove the black paint. But I went under here and all the black paint's on. So that's not a good, that's why it's flaky Jake underneath. Not very good. Looked like a backyard had painted the inside. The outside was painted okay. And now have a look at it. And it's buffed down with the DA. A dual action orbital with a 40. So that's ready for undercoat. I'll just do the gills, stitch it up like that. If it was original paint, no problem. The Germans have painted that, but when some other quasi paints it, it's good for show. It was nice and thin and that, but it was a bit too flaky. Thanks for watching and joining in with me and Cupcake.
You don't have to let